Hey, it's your boy Zoe Osama. You not locked in with Bootleg Kev. We about to go up, bro.
Bootleg podcast, special guest in here. One of the hottest in the city. Zoe Osama's here.
What is the deal?
Welcome, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Of course. You've been doing your thing, man.
Man, I've been trying, but yeah, day at a time. I guess it's starting to pay off.
Congratulations on, I see you posting your numbers all the time. You're getting all these huge playlist placements. And what do you would you say? Because I do feel like that is one of the biggest uphill battles, it feels like, for LA artists, is to kind of get... The music industry is East Coast bias. A lot of the people who curate these playlists are East Coast bias. Like, what do you think is kind of the secret to like your success so far?
Promote your music nonstop, not just a few times a week or for a month and then go on to the next song. I think I promoted the song long enough to the point that it was able to reach over there for somebody to even put it on their platform. Because if I would just posted the shit a few times when it came out and left it alone, it wouldn't have touched no platforms or playlists, especially not organically.
Right.
You know, so I think a lot of artists coming up feel like if the song don't take off in the first month, 2 months top, that it's a dud. But that's when they really be having it fucked up. If you're an independent artist, it's going to probably at least take you a year or two to make one single move. If you know, and that's the difference between the major and do it yourself.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because most people give up on hit records before they become hits. I see it all the time. You'll hear a record and be like, yo, this is a fucking hit record, but because it did not take off in the first 30 days of it being released. Like,
New song next week.
Yeah, like there's a dude from the Bay who you probably heard of, Stunner Man, who had the Big Steppin' record.
And he's another
He's
prime
pushing
example.
that record every fucking day.
He's a prime example of what can happen. You see, he got to the 49ers and to Golden State Warriors, so that might be a song he never have to work again off of. You know, if you follow his protocol like how some artists is doing, him and LaRussell and people like that, you gonna win, bro.
Do you pay attention to a guy like LaRussell, who I feel like has kind of, you know, in my opinion, helped kind of guide a whole new generation of like what it means to be independent?
I fuck with LaRussell heavy. LaRussell is the Bay Area Nipsey Hussle with businessing and marketing and do it yourself. Right. So he's taking what Nipsey did and doing it, and it's working for him, and he's showing you that what Nipsey was saying, he's proving to you guys the shit's real. Yeah. So I fuck with LaRussell heavy, and that's really like a method that I'm going off of, you know, and shit, every day we just keep on pushing, bro. That's what it's all about. I just really feel people be giving up too fast.
What part of LA are you from?
I'm from South Central. I'm actually off the east side of South Central.
Okay.
Like Firestone District.
That's what's up. Do you feel like LA, because I always say this, like, it seems like nowadays, more than maybe like 10 years ago or even like 5 or 6 years ago, a lot of the new generation of LA artists, I wouldn't say put politics aside, but I feel like a lot more people are working with each other. A lot more people are more open to like supporting each other. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously there are examples of that not being the case, but do you feel like there's more of a unified front amongst the younger guys in LA right now?
It's getting better. I say it like this, probably a big reason is a lot of them guys is either dead or in jail right now. So, you know, we really got generations of people that's not really like that. So the politics don't matter as much to them. And then you have people like me that just have been around the shit, that the politics is the shit bullshit. Right. You know, to a certain extent. So I think in a way it's getting better, but it's all carried off of how you carry yourself as a man first. Because you can have the people that's talking crazy, that crazy things happen to, or you can have people like how Nip came in the game, let you know where you from, stand on 10 toes, at the same time is respectful. We'll take the peace, but we accept the war too. But we rather take the peace because we're trying to get this bag. So I just really think it's all of the mentality of how the person is and how the rapper is.
How did you get the Osama in your name? Because obviously a legendary terrorist.
But see, right.
He's the Michael Jordan of terrorism.
Hey, but you see, and the crazy thing about it, Michael Jordan the terrorist. Hey, see, the crazy thing about it is the name Osama means lion-like.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Right, so I felt, right.
I mean, Barack's name is Barack. Wait, no, Hussein. Obama. No, I'm tripping. See, that was fucking. It was Hussein. Hussein was in the middle. Another, some might argue, legendary terrorist. You're a legend. Barack Hussein Obama's a legend.
Legendary terrorist is crazy.
But
that is crazy. Like damn, like how like that is crazy.
But like I mean, it's a great rap name. It's a great name. But like, what made you stick with that?
Shit.
Was it like, man, you fucking blowing up these beats, bro? Every time you rap,
it's just great. No, actually, in a way, yeah. I guess if you put it like that. But I just like I went for the definition of lying. Like I feel like that's how I stand. But you got other people using the same name for the legendary terrorist you talking about.
The guy from Chicago.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, well, yeah. He's hard too, by the way.
He's fire. Nice kid too.
And he go up. But a lot of people is from the streets, so they look at Osama as a legendary terrorist.
Right.
But the definition of the name is lying like.
He gave a bad rep to the name.
It's nothing. Yeah.
It's like no one ever is gonna name their kid Adolf anymore.
Hey, you wanna know what's crazy? Look, I tried to make a player in NBA 2K.
Right.
And put Osama, and they told me that name was not allowed to be used in the
that's
game.
some bullshit. Because what if that's your real name?
That's what I was on. I'm like, there's some Muslim person out there right now named Osama for sure. And
discriminatory.
They watch go home and try to do that shit. Just play with it. Gonna be like use another name that it can't use that. I was like, that's crazy.
How long have you been like rapping, and taking it serious? Where you were like all in on this shit?
2018, like December 2018, when I figured out what the fuck Distro Kid was and got off of SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Once I figured that, and I made a song called Gang Shit, and Iggy Easty featuring my boy Tapri Grams. He's a hard rapper out of Long Beach. You gotta get up with him.
For sure.
But man, we did this song years ago, and it's still streaming right now, like since when it started. And after I seen, how to get my music on the platforms and people was actually fucking with it, I was all gassed from right there.
Yeah, because I feel like it's crazy, like Distro Kid and like TuneCore. For a long time, people were like, it was like the hardest thing to figure out. Well, how do I get my shit on iTunes?
Man, I was Googling shit late at night, making my head itch and shit, couldn't figure out how the fuck to do it. And then I stumbled across it. At first, I stumbled across this shit called CD Baby.
Yeah, CD Baby, yep.
I just couldn't afford. I was down bad. I couldn't even afford the $20. So my brother had bought me a description for Distro Kid for the 20, and I just any mini money just pick one. But now I'm used to Distro, so I just fuck with Distro.
Distro Kid is great because you can pay your producers.
Right, you can give everybody their splits.
Give them their splits, your manager,
ID.
Everybody, and then it's like from there. You know what I'm saying? Sign up for your own account.
Right, is that to get your money? Because other than that. But you can even give video creators credit now on Distro Kid. You can give they got a whole, for anybody that can do anything, you can give them credit, and then it shows up on your Spotify and places.
I'm assuming that there has been a lot of discussions about maybe you signing somewhere or going to like maybe a bigger distribution situation. Like what, for you, how important is it to keep your independence as long as possible, or would you even consider doing the major thing? Everything
different for everybody, and I'm gonna say it like this: me personally, if the paperwork right, we can talk about it.
Right.
That's the point. I don't care if it's a indie, or major, or halfway indie,
Right.
If the paperwork right and you can manage off of that, then it's negotiable. But I'm not all against signing with a major. I'm just all against the crazy ass deals that people take without giving the paper to their lawyer.
Right.
So, that kind of leave a sour taste in a lot of people's mouth. But when you start learning your business, you put that shit to the side and it's business. So
I do feel like labels need to start, if an artist does not have a lawyer, I feel like it is malpractice for them to allow an artist to sign with them.
I mean,
I feel like they low key need to be like, yo, here's $2,500.
Go get a lawyer.
For you to hire your own lawyer.
Right.
We're not going to hire the lawyer for you because they work for us.
But that's like the police officer telling you after you get caught doing some shit, you can't go. We gonna pay for your lawyer before we interrogate you. Like they're not about to help you.
Well, like because a lot of these labels, they do get people in like shitty predatory deals. At the same time, like people sign them.
That's why you can't be mad at what you signed.
Like you signed it.
If you signed it just for the money, then you just got the money.
Yeah.
And then now don't get mad when the money goes.
Yeah.
You signed it.
But
if you do some stupid shit and I done see some crazy situations with people. You know, like,
Right.
So it's just like,
No, I mean, we hear about it all the time. People complaining. Like, you'll hear the biggest rappers with platinum records be like, I haven't seen any money off my actual
because they
music.
be signing these crazy deals.
And they take the front end advance with a smile on their face, and they don't recoup.
Market budget, that's
All that shit costs money, and it's got to... And then once you start doing the math, and you're like, okay, $3,900 for every million streams times... Okay.
That shit sound crazy, right?
It's like, okay, you probably didn't even recoup, and you might have went platinum.
You didn't recoup, you went platinum. It's time to drop another album. They're gonna give you another budget on top of that.
It's like every time you need more money, you got to drop a project.
So you probably signed for $1 million each project, and you down to the 4th project, and you ain't recouped from the first one, but they keep giving you a ticket, bro. You stuck.
And then you're making albums for paydays and not for like the artistic like integrity. That's how shitty albums happen with a lot of these rappers.
I mean, but it depends on what kind of person you want to be. You might want to be an artist, or you might want to be an exec.
Right.
Is sometimes the artist, paying somebody $50,000 a year every time you get ready to drop is probably better than what they came up from. They probably came up from food stamps and EBT, so they probably still winning.
And for some, I always say this too. For some artists, take the advance. Because you caught a little shitty TikTok song wave. Mm-hmm. Take that advance because it's probably as good as it's gonna get.
And do something with it.
Do something with it though, for sure.
See, but that's where people fuck up. You can take it, but might go get an accountant something. They give you a little change. Go figure out where you can, move the shit around at. Or go back to doing what you know how to make it happen.
Right.
You feel me? Do whatever you got to do, but. Don't get mad when everything gone and start blaming the label for something you agree with. That's what part I don't be liking. It'd be crazy.
Hey, we got to interrupt the interview, man. Hey, shout out to MyBookie, man. Make sure you go to mybookie.ag. NFL season, it's over. But at MyBookie, the opportunities to win, they're not over, baby. They don't stop ever, all right? Whether you want to make some extra or just make the games more exciting, MyBookie is going to give you the most for your money with their deposit bonuses. Now listen, if you sign up right now, go to mybookie.ag, use that promo code BOOTLEG, you're going to get a welcome bonus up to $1,000. And on top of that, March Madness is on the way, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. That college basketball tournament is coming. They're going to give you a free $150,000 March Madness bracket contest entry. Imagine if you win $150,000, you didn't have to put no money up. Crazy. You got to go to mybookie.ag, sign up with that promo code BOOTLEG right now. $1,000 deposit bonus. If you put $1,000 in, they're going to give you another $1,000, all right? And of course, so much to bet on. With MyBookie, you could do NCAA, NBA, NHL, UFC, boxing. Is Jake Paul going to win? I don't know, but you could put some money on Jake Paul. I would. All right? Of course, they also got their weekly online blackjack tournaments. So much roulette. I mean, slots. So much. With so many brands to choose from, trust MyBookie. I've been rocking with them for over 10 years, goddammit. And they're so easy to get your money out of, so easy to make money with. They got the best, simplest platform to use, the best props. Man, trust me. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. MyBookie.ag, promo code BOOTLEG. Sign up. Also, shout out to our family at Hardin. Hardin, Las Vegas. Yes, you see them. I was just there in Vegas yesterday. This is the best place I've ever been to in terms of dispensaries. I've been to probably hundreds of these things. And the experience at Hardin is like nowhere else. The customer service, the selection of premium cannabis, the experience as a customer that you get when you walk into the building in Las Vegas is bar none the best. It's just the best, man. They are the best. We got so much going on this weekend. They're sponsoring the Rolling Stone Party on Friday, Super Bowl weekend. Fabulous Thursday, Offset Friday, Meek Saturday. It's a lot going on with Hardin. You got to follow him at Hardin_Las Vegas. Right now, shoot him a follow on Instagram. While you're at it, go to their website, HardinLasVegas.com. So much fly gear, so much fly weed. What are we talking about, baby? Shout out to Hardin, man. That's the family, man. Go, if you're in Vegas, pull up on them, man. Hardin, Las Vegas. For people who aren't from Los Angeles, if they're visiting town, let's say for Rolling Loud this weekend, which is in Watts. Or Inglewood, not Watts. Inglewood.
Same shit.
Inglewood.
East side, west side, is the same shit.
What is the safest hat to wear? What? If
Dodgers.
Just a Dodgers.
Dodger hat.
I know Head always says the black and white Dodger hat.
Dodger hat. Oh, you about? I don't. Yeah, you wear it if you want to.
Or the one I got.
I mean, see, no,
I'm only wearing this in the Valley.
Look. I'll wear it though, but I'm from LA. But if you just a law-abiding citizen, and you just like la 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 la.
There's certain hats you know.
Like this how it going. Nigga can see this hat from down the block.
Right.
Like it just I don't know something about it.
I was wearing a Texas Rangers hat.
Oh yeah, that's the equivalent to this.
Right. So listen. So I was at Barry's Pizza at like 2:30 in the morning, and I get hit up by Big U, and he's like, I have a really good relationship with Big U. Like I've known him for a long time. And he texts me. He's like, "Family, we gotta meet. I need a face-to-face." And it's 2:30 in the morning, and I'm with Brian Sampson, who hopefully you'll never have to meet in your life.
I just because of that name, that's sketchy. Well, we got to get to that one next.
He's a round Filipino. So I'm like, "Yo, what's up, you?" It's like random to get a text from Big U at the middle of the night. You know what I mean? And
Kinda sketchy.
He's like, "I need a face to face. We family. We got to talk." And I'm like, "What's up, bro?" And he's like, "Issues." And I'm like, "Well," he's like, "Pull up on me right now."
That sounds like somebody getting a DP.
So this is when I lied. And I was like, "Man, I'm all the way in Valencia right now. What about tomorrow?" And he's like, "If you're all the way in Valencia, why you got that hat on?" And I'm like, and this motherfucker stood up from the booth like 3 booths over and just started dying laughing. I was like, "Bro,
hey, I ain't gonna lie.
My bad, bro."
Hey, that's like the first thing you notice about a dude when you see a dude got a hat on. What kind of hat is it?
Yeah.
That's like LA culture for sure. So I would say if it's not a basketball team or an LA hat.
What about the Arizona Diamondbacks?
That's the D hat, right? Mm-hmm. Don't wear that hat. I mean, you can.
What about the A? What about the A?
Oh, for sure don't wear that hat.
Okay, so just the Diamondbacks are out? Because everyone's always told me the Diamondbacks are kind of safe.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of safe because it's not the Detroit hat.
Okay.
So, but it's still the D. You might be from a certain place and just want to wear the D hat because you get the Diamondback instead of the Detroit. It's not about the hat. It's about the letter.
The letter.
It might be an NY hat that's not a Yankee hat. And it just got NY on it. It's the NY. What you got that NY on for?
Right.
It's that type of situation in LA.
So it black and white LA hat.
You could do the blue and white too. You could do any. Stay away from the. When you have a red LA hat on, it look kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
Like you a Don Moon for sure.
The LA.
Because who buys a LA hat?
The blue LA hat I've heard is like. That's like the official South Side.
That's like the SA, yeah. That's the SA hat for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if you black and you wear it, you're good to go.
Okay, that's good.
You feel me? So, or if you like Caucasian, that's good to go.
So let's say I'm Caucasian.
But you could low key pass for Hispanic, bro.
Listen.
You could pass for Hispanic, definitely. Like if you're in the wrong area with like.
I get off.
Listen, they gonna get on you.
Let's say I got to get off the 110, right? And I got to get gas.
Oh.
Someone comes up to me and they're like, "Yo, where you from?"
Nowhere.
What do I say?
Nowhere at all. Or tell them where you actually from.
Someone told me I need to just start acting like super like angry, like I'm fighting with my girl.
Get your ass knocked
like, man,
out.
I'm dealing with this bitch.
Nigga,
I don't even know where I'm at. I just called my bitch cheating.
Oh my mama, a nigga gonna hit you so hard because you might startle him. You might hold on. What's up with this nigga? No, but don't ever do that. I ain't gonna lie.
Someone said just start acting like you're fighting with your girl and you're lost.
No, look, I seen this by experience. It might be that I've seen it happen a lot. Man, it might be somewhere in your hood, whatever the case may be. Somebody might bang on somebody that don't be from nowhere. But then he started trying to put his foot down as a man. Like, bro, I just said I'm out. Now you getting knocked out.
Right.
Now you talking to me crazy in my hood. Now I got to get on you. That's how people think. It's fucked up way of thinking. But in situations with gang members, just tell them you not from nowhere. And if that go where you can see the body language, do what you got to do to get up out the situation.
I had a situation where he was there. We were in Vallejo, which is the crest in Vallejo, which is like a very legendary area, right?
I was just out there.
And we were supposed to be shooting with a rapper from Vallejo, not LaRussell. And I guess like right before we got there, somebody who knew this rapper got into like a situation, like a violent situation with somebody, and they knew that guy was going to be there to shoot something. So we're there with our cameras and shit. About to shoot a piece of content.
Don't know what's about to transpire.
This motherfucker's got his drone in the air in front of King's Market. Was it King's Market? Yeah.
Anywhere that's named King is probably the middle of the ghetto.
So listen. So I know I'm in. I already know where I'm at. You know. So I know. Yeah. So these guys come up and they're like, "Hey, are you guys with so and so?" And I was like, "Hey, man." Yeah. No. So these guys got chains on. Like record label chain. I don't know. They had some shit that I'm like, okay, these guys might be artists. So I'm like, I just said, hey, what's good, bro? I introduced myself. I'm like, yeah, man, we just shooting some content, with so-and-so. I didn't say the guy's name.
You just confirmed somebody gonna be here.
No. I realized we needed to leave immediately. But I'm like, yo, what's up? I introduced myself and I'm like, hey, I do radio. I got a podcast. Hey, y'all do music? Hey, let me follow y'all. So I'm like,
trying to slide about it.
We're following each other back, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna tap in,
Never gonna tap in.
I'm like, hey, man, my boy, we gotta go pick up the other cameraman at the hotel on the other side of the freeway. We'll be right back. But like, I'm gonna tap in. We'll be right back. Meanwhile, I tell our boy, land the fucking drone because we gotta get the fuck out of here.
That's crazy. Yeah. Hey, so like when people go do content in the hood, not saying that y'all not comfortable or good where y'all go, how did that feel? Like when y'all y'all gotta go to the slums.
It feels fine.
I'm from the slums, and when motherfuckers be like, hey bro, we over, I'll be like, you where?
Right.
Because I know, I'll be like, So
I've been like doing this show called Tapped In with Empire for a while, where we'll go to like areas.
I know.
Yeah. And I've never really felt like that was the only time where I was like, okay, we should probably get up out of here.
But you said you was in Vallejo.
Yeah, we was in Vallejo. And I went back to Vallejo. We went back to the same area.
I said Vallejo. I said the gas station.
Vallejo. Great gas station.
My bad, gang.
Shout out to Vallejo and Vallejo.
$3.99 at the gallon is good.
No, but yeah, it's definitely, I think if you are not from somewhere, as long as you're respectful and you're not acting like a dick.
That's why I said usually don't try to go back and forth with the gang members.
Just fucking, be respectful. Don't be a weirdo. And by the way, weirdo, another bad LA word.
Oh yeah, that's equivalent to how like New York niggas be like, suck my dick.
Yo. Well,
calling a nigga a weirdo?
Hey, you're being a weirdo.
Hey, that's crazy because weirdo.
That's serious.
That's like you could probably get away with calling somebody a nigga before you say weirdo in LA. In South Central.
I would like to point out, not doing either.
I'm saying like if you say my nigga, not with the ER, but you feel me? You would get a, but if you be like, bro, you was a weirdo, weird ass nigga. Oh yeah, say less. Oh yeah, you might as well go ahead and start wrapping it up.
So are you saying that if I say weirdo, suck my dick and weirdo, it's similar levels of disrespect?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Suck my dick is crazy.
It is crazy.
That's crazy. Like niggas from New York, they be like, they say that shit freely. That's like
suck my dick, son.
That's like how you be playing with your friend. You be like, shut up, bitch. Like that's crazy. But it's like the suck my dick is like, whoa.
So if you want to get into a serious situation,
suck my dick is crazier.
You run the suck my dick, you weirdo.
If I go to New York and call a nigga a weirdo, they probably be like,
so what?
Like, but if a nigga tell me, hey, suck my dick, you weird ass nigga, now you got a double. You got something got to happen.
That's Anthony Davis healthy right there.
New York win on the shit talking. They win for sure. They talk crazy.
Yeah, New York.
They talk crazy as fuck.
Definitely. East Coast guys, I think in general, that they have to deal with more people on a daily basis.
Now they be mad as fuck.
They're, of course, they're on subways and have you been to New York?
No, but all the videos on Instagram don't be helping.
When you go to New York,
fuck New York though.
No, when you go to New York, you'll understand why everybody from New York is the way they are.
I can kind of see it,
bro. Because your entire day, you're around strangers every day, no matter what.
But New York niggas have no filter.
They can't.
Not even the females The females sound like the niggas.
Yeah. I don't know.
Suck my dick, yo. I be like, damn, they wild. They wild, son.
Yeah, they're wild. Hey, shout out to Pete Davidson. Just bagged the New York.
Hey, they music be going up though. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Y'all wild though.
Who would you consider to be your biggest influences, like as in terms of rapping?
I'm gonna go Nip. I'm gonna always have to put both first. He got me to where I'm at as far as business wise and made me open my eyes. Then we're gonna go Dre, Snoop, Cube, Sugar Free, DJ Quick, MC Ain't. We're gonna go Eazy-E. Gotta go with Eazy-E. We're gonna go with the whole Dog Pound and the East Siders. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go with I I always Lil Boosie and Webby, Savage Life, for sure. All the collectibles, Mind of a Maniac.
Oh, I love Mind of
Boosie
a
Battle.
Yo, the video of Mind of a Maniac where he had his eyelids flipped up.
Man, my little cousin I used to hate that shit. I can't do that shit. I used to people that do that weirdos. Nah, but yeah. So, but I ain't gonna lie. Probably out of all that, for me, just naming West Coast, I'm gonna have to go with Boosie and Webby because I used to fuck with them more than a lot of West Coast artists in 2010 at that era when Boosie came out with the Mind of the Maniac and you know, him and Lil Webby and Lil Fat and you know that was
with all those questionable necklaces on the BET Awards.
Hey, Boosie got it. Yeah, those was real.
I don't know.
I started looking at like back then. I was like them big ass necklaces rappers used to have. They look kind of crazy now.
Lab diamonds.
hey, as long as it pass on the little tester, it's good.
I agree. Who gives
a for like, yo, you didn't spend 100,000 on this diamond right here,
because I bought a house with that money.
But it still look good. I'll fuck your bitch in the labs.
It's still a diamond.
I'll fuck her in the labs.
Listen.
You feel me?
And it's the same material.
And when the sun hit, it's gonna bling the same. But
you know what you say? You say, yeah, my diamond came from a lab. Yours came on the sweat of a 12-year-old African boy with one arm. These diamond mines are fucked. My diamond's eco-friendly.
Give me the diamond.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you want your blood diamonds? I'll take my lab-created diamonds and save 100 grand.
But like, who really just be up on somebody to the point that you be like, I really don't care about materialistic things, so you don't really see me with jewelry. But I got it. If I want to buy it, I can bust down my whole shit.
Right.
But it just.
But you're not. You know.
I've been there, done that. See, my thing is, I'm at the point now where I'm getting it through the music.
Right.
Because I done grew up, raised in the streets, Section 8, all that. I didn't got it. I didn't seen the most money out the streets and lost the most money in the streets. So now I know I done lost it twice. The third time, you would never lose it again. So I'm on my third chance right now. I know how to move my money and save it and put it right here. You know, I got kids that I gotta, if anything, you know, I gotta make sure something good with them. They might have to need a medical bill that's $100,000.
Right.
And you
gotta have that shit ready.
Or else it ain't gonna get done to them. That's how the world works. So I just got different priorities. But don't get it wrong. When a nigga get like a meal ticket plus, I'm gonna bust down again. But right now,
I feel like most people wear jewelry for other people.
Niggas wear jewelry for bitches.
Right.
If right now niggas be following a trend, if niggas say ain't nobody wearing jewelry no more, that shit bogus. Everybody will stop wearing jewelry, right? But if the bitch is liking this, gonna go bust they shit right down just to fuck a bitch that nigga probably broke as hell.
Right.
So. I don't know. I can't call it.
Hey, we got to stop the interview to tell you about our good folks at Blue Chew, baby. That's right. A lot of people keep asking me, does Blue Chew work? Fuck yeah, it does. And if you don't believe me, they'll give you a whole month for free right now if you go to BlueChew.com and use that promo code BOOTLEG. That's BlueChew.com, promo code BOOTLEG. You get a month of Blue Chew for free, delivered to your fucking house. All you do is pay $5 in shipping. What is Blue Chew, you ask? Well, let me tell you. It has the same active ingredient as Viagra and Cialis in a chewable tablet, but it is discreetly delivered right to your doorstep. No awkward doctor's visits. Imagine going and telling an old guy about your dick. You would prefer not to do that. I know I'd prefer not to do that, you know? But you could do it all online, BlueChew.com. You don't have to go to the doctor's appointment in person no more. No, they're going to send it straight to your door, all right? Your wife won't even know it came. Your wife won't know that you came and it came, all right? So what you do is you go to BlueChew.com, use the promo code BOOTLEG, and you get a month of the whole thing for free. That's right, a month's supply of Blue Chew for free, straight to your door. They also just dropped their new Mint Chewable, which is the same exact active ingredient as Levitra. So many options for you at Blue Chew to make sure your dick is right going into the springtime, baby. Look, spring break's coming. Are you going to be coming? The real question is your partner going to be coming? Not with the noodle dick. Let's be honest. Make sure that shit's hard as fuck. Go to BlueChew.com, use the promo code BOOTLEG, and get a month's supply for free. And if you're dealing with erectile dysfunction, it's okay, man. It happens to the best of us. Go to Blue Chew and put a Band-Aid on that thing. BlueChew.com, promo code BOOTLEG. Also, while we're talking about our partners, shout out to our family at Odd Socks. Ooh, look at these Odd Socks underwear, man. They're half-baked. So much going on at Odd Socks. So many dope licenses, man. Shout out to they got Cheetos, they got Jaws, fucking Oreos, Cheech and Chong, Naruto, WWE. By the way, WrestleMania's coming. I can't wait to see what dope WrestleMania socks they do this year, because last year they knocked it out the park at Odd Socks. Look, the most comfortable socks in the world. They got the Odd Socks basics that you need on your feet. All you got to do is go to oddsocksofficial.com right now. Use the promo code BOOTLEG at checkout. You'll save 20% off your total order. Underwear, socks, shit, hats, whatever you need, they got it at Odd Socks. They just got the Coca-Cola deal, so you can go get some Coca-Cola draws, Coca-Cola socks. So much always going on at Odd Socks. I'm going to always say my favorites are the WWE and the Breaking Bad ones. So go to oddsocksofficial.com right now. Use that promo code BOOTLEG, and you will save 20% off at checkout. Shout out to them. Most comfortable socks in the world. Crazy comfortable underwear. My goodness, if you ain't got Odd Socks on your feet and ass, what are you doing out in these streets, all right? Go to oddsocksofficial.com. Promo code BOOTLEG. Save 20% off. Let's get back to the interview. What do you got coming in terms of down the pipeline? I know you've been dropping a lot. What music-wise, what do you got coming up?
I'm making a lot of music right now, just making music. But, however, we do got Underrated Volume 2. That's going to be the name of the project that's coming up. And we also got the remix. I can't say the name, but we got some
LA guys?
I can't say the name, but
where are they from?
They from the world. You're going to see, I want it to be a surprise when people be like, damn, how he do that? You feel me? So
they're from the world.
They're from the world. They you know. So, but it's like, damn.
How many people?
As of now, well, actually, for the remix, I got a lot of versions of it, but the one that we bought
So you're gonna have multiple remixes?
Yeah, I want to do like the Welcome to Atlanta thing.
So you're gonna have Atlanta guys?
I have somebody from Florida on it.
Someone from Florida?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I got somebody from Florida. I got I could say Money Sign Sway because I didn't already put that on Instagram last year.
Shout out to Sway. Is he still in jail?
Yeah, free bro.
Free him, yeah. Nice kid.
Yeah, he a good guy, a real stand-up guy. That's my nigga.
Yeah, I think he's doing a good job too, because I do feel like the new generation.
He breaking the fucking barrier.
I was gonna say
with
Latino rappers. I feel like this new wave, like Bravo, him, are like
free Bravo too,
bringing the two sides of LA together.
That's not the only one though. You got Doughboy from the Inland Empire.
No, there's a bunch of people. I'm just saying, I feel like the new wave of Latin rappers are like, it's dope to see like everyone working together. You know?
Yeah, it is, and it's even doper to see the black and the browns fucking with each other with the sound, because shit, we all come from the same fucking place. Your rent is the same as my rent, bro. We both from Section 8. Figure it out, so. You like me, I'm like you. It ain't no difference between the brown and the black community at all. It's just what the picture is painted in the fake ass division line that shouldn't even really be there.
I wasn't even hip to all of that before moving here.
It's only in LA.
It's some LA shit.
It's not even LA. It's gang politics.
Right.
It's something that's higher up, about higher up shit that has nothing to do with nothing but foot soldiers that's gonna listen to.
Yeah, because like in AZ, like we're like a.
They love each other.
With each other.
Yeah, it's just some LA politics. LA politics is different.
For sure.
Hispanics,
California politics.
Hispanics be for Hispanics. Like right. Like blacks be for blacks. It's just different. But light gets shined on when it's the two different races going to war with each other. Mm-hmm. But if you just look at the fucking graphics on what really happens in LA, Hispanics be for Hispanics, blacks be for blacks. Everybody beef with everybody and everybody get along with everybody. But when it's something that can be marketed as negative and racial, it's always going to make the front page.
Yep. That's the shit that pushes views.
Right. So, What's
your top 5 LA hip-hop albums of all time?
Oh, Section 80. Good Kid, Mad City. Mm-hmm. We got to go with Smell My Finger, Sugar Free.
Oof.
We got to go with...
What a name of an album, by the way.
I'm going to have to go with, what's the name of the fucking album? Rhythm and Gangsta, Snoop Dogg.
Really? That's a very random Snoop album, but a great one.
I think that Ups and Downs was my favorite song, and the song that he made for Tookie Williams, him, Nate Dogg, and 213 and Warren G.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite. I was really deep in the streets at that time, so anything with a blue rag, I was sticking to it because Snoop was my guy. Mm-hmm. So, and we're going to go with Wild We Thugs, Ice Cube.
Was that the name of the album?
No, what was the name of the fucking album?
That was the song.
No, the name of the album, fuck, I had it.
I know what you're talking about.
I forgot the name of the album.
By the way, you have some random That's a random Ice Cube album.
Right. Because I usually like music that I like to pick the albums that everybody don't really.
Well, also that's probably the albums that like were coming up, like that came out while you were coming up.
I mean, no, I could have set the old albums easy, but the so I could have set the old album easy, but I feel like that's
Injection.
That's the shit that people expect you to say, But I'm a real fan of their music, so. Those are you're probably right. Those is when they was dropping at that time. Those was the ones that I stick to. So what's that number 4? And we gonna go with Victory Lap.
I love
the fuck? That should have been number 1. The matter of fact, his whole catalog, bro. Favorite song by Nip was "Pay My Dues," bro. That shit got me through a lot.
All right. What's the best album out of these 5? You got to pick one. Victory Lap. Mm-hmm. Good Kid, Mad City. Doggy Style, The Chronic, and The Chronic 2001.
Chronic 2001.
Okay.
I gotta say it.
Salas is sick.
But
Salas, it's Doggy Style, right? Okay.
I know. hey, why we don't put Get Rich or Die Trying in there? Because I'm gonna pick that over all
talking
of
LA
them.
shit. I just said all LA albums.
Hey, 50, you from New York, but shit, Get Rich or Die Trying. That's West Coast. We love you, my nigga. So I ain't gonna
Definitely
lie.
not West Coast.
all them beats on there is West Coast type beats. That shit is West
Not
Coast.
all of them.
All right, you're right. Not all of them, but that shit he broke off the West Coast.
Listen.
We go keep 50 Cent. Who could we trade for? Who could we trade?
Who would you trade?
You gotta give me a list. Give me a list. He not about to make me just start saying that. Give me a list, and I'm gonna pick off of your multiple choice.
All right, I'm gonna have 10 rappers.
Okay.
You got to trade one of them for 50.
All
right.
50, one of my favorite rappers. So I really don't give a fuck.
I'm just gonna start naming off West Coast rappers. Here we go.
Bet.
Off the top of my head.
Oh, don't say nothing new.
Okay, off the top of my head.
If it's any new rappers, bro, don't take it serious because I'll just.
Off the top of my head.
All right, go.
DJ Quick. YG. Dre. Mac 10. Ice Cube. Sugar Free.
He ain't going nowhere. We already know that.
The Game. Schoolboy Q. That's your list. Who you trading for 50?
It's gonna be out of YG and Schoolboy Q.
Make your choice.
For 50, but
who you?
We go trade Schoolboy Q for 50 for 500, please. Hey, Schoolboy Q, I love your music, bro. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. For 50, my God, I'm gonna trade you for 50, and I'm gonna put 50 at the top of the list of everybody though. It's like it's nothing personal. I fuck with 50 Cent.
Remix coming soon. How soon's the remix coming?
I'll probably say April.
Florida is on the remix?
Probably not the first one I'm gonna drop. Because I'll tell you the first one, I just wanted to be such a surprise.
What city in Florida?
I'll tell you, Seti Hendrix.
Oh, Seti Hendrix.
Yeah.
He's a sweet guy, man.
That's my boy.
He's from Jacksonville, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I did a show for him at the Roxy. I opened up for him.
Yeah. Seti's dope.
Yeah. So that's one of the persons that's on the remix. I don't know. I said that already a couple times. So, yeah.
Money Side Suede.
And Seti.
Seti.
And we got some... Zeke, we on, bro.
Well, listen, man, I appreciate you pulling up. I'm looking forward to everything you got in the works, man. You killing it. You moving it the right way with the right energy, bro. Keep that shit up. And we're going to do a freestyle so you guys can watch a separate YouTube video of this guy rapping.
They going to watch me rap.
Let's go.
That's crazy.
It's Bootleg Podcast.